Hello, my name is DC. I'll be giving a match analysis for the Estonian Premier League. This is for the match of FC Kuressaare versus Tallinna FC Flora. I think I've mistakenly pronounced those, but let's get into this. So this is a set piece routine, and as you've seen with the league, one thing I do like about such leagues is every match is televised. I don't really care much about the stadium because as long as you got fans, it's a good vibe. You can play football. You don't need to have 50,000, 70,000 capacity. As long as you have a group of men that are willing to play, it's a game. I think that's someone's house. I wonder if there's ever been a situation whereby the ball accidentally hit someone's house. So what this is a set piece routine. So what he's going to do is have okay, sorry. Sometimes I some words come out before others do. So as you've seen here, this is a set piece, right? So before we even see, let's try and use this box tool. Do you notice anything funny? We have one, two, three. There are three men. Okay, not really him, but there are two men that are within the D. And then what you've noticed here, he has a man on, he has a man on, he has a man on. These two are pretending to zone mark and protect the goalkeeper. Uh, you know what? He's okay because he's on this particular side. I have no problem with him. Reason why I've said these guys are pretending to protect the keeper is because the keeper has not been targeted in any way, and they are just filling up numbers. And here, he could definitely step out. One, people could step out from here, and they'll still be okay. He sees the vision. He understands what he's supposed to do or where he's supposed to be. So, boom, he takes it back. So, as you've seen here. If you focus in more, they are pushing more because these guys are blockers. Their whole job is to prevent the defenders from running out and blocking him because he has all the time in the world to shoot. And I'm surprised he really should be seeing this earlier because he's not marking anyone. You can give him the benefit of the doubt. He's on the goalpost. He's there for a reason. But him, I mean, he can easily run towards here, but he doesn't. So he plays it back to him. And at that point, but now here's the thing. I thought he would hit it first time, but what he actually does is that he drops it. I have a feeling which he does well, and what, kudos to him. I'm sure he realized that he had more space than he actually thought he had, and he fires it. And also another reason why this goal goes in so well is because look at the number of players. This is where the ball goes in, right? This is where the goalkeeper is. You have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, about seven players that are within the goalkeeper's view. So they're definitely that is also another aspect of the goal, whereby you want to get as many people as possible in that particular area, so that you block the goalkeeper's view, so that he doesn't get a upper hand or even attempt to save that. This is a lovely routine. It really is. Maybe on another day he would have been blocked on the first attempt, but you know what? He made the best of that situation. I think this will give us a better angle here. I mean, look at all these people in. No, no, no. That other one was the best one actually. Because look at this. By the time he hits it, look at how many people are here. This is blurry, but I mean, just look at how many people are just within the goalkeeper's view or where the ball passes through. Yeah, the goalkeeper. Not that he can't save it, he can't see it. He really can't. All right, let's head on to the next goal of the match. Here's the next goal. So this was the VAR decision. I think here we can see someone pushing, and it's really unnecessary. I mean, if someone is going away from goal, I don't understand why you would push them. I really don't. And it's a needless foul. It really is. Ref, I'm not surprised he does give it. And yeah, the fact they have VAR in the stadium is great. I really do like leagues like this because okay, I'm not saying that the stadiums are small and whatnot, but it's just football. And in leagues like this, I'm sure there's a lot more that happens. And he also gives him the card. This is the penalty. Goalkeeper there. It's a penalty. We'll see what happens. step, bang. I do feel the goalkeeper could have catch that. I think it's one of those where as the goalkeeper is diving, by the time he reaches it, the ball goes under his body, but he scores. Uh, the replay is just something that's slightly zoomed in more. Yeah, he does get a hand to it, or should I say, a claw, glove. I think this will give us a better angle. Oh, that one hurts because it's so close yet so far. Oh, almost, but that's good by the keeper. He prevents that. All right, so this is a funny goal to concede. It really is. He has the ball, right? He has the time and space to do whatever he wants. He definitely lets the pressure him more. And as we can see here, let's do some counting because I love counting. Reason why I love counting is because you get to see how many players are committed, and then you see the relation of players committed versus what they're actually doing. All right, this is pointless, so let me just okay. Benefit of doubt, we'll start it from there. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. He should definitely be closer because what it is that if you're going to go and mark someone, you have to at least make an attempt to get the ball because it wouldn't make any sense for you to expend energy. Let's say, for example, he's a left back. You go here and then you just watch him. That wouldn't make sense, right? And then let's say, for example, he's a midfielder. So he runs all the way here and then he just does that. At least make a genuine attempt to at least try and get the ball. It would make it so much better because at least it's one of those again, your effort won't be wasted. So he gives him that time. And then if we remove all this, you've seen there's a bit of a gap forming here. And if you look at this, you know, he's on him. He's on him. He is free. He is on him. He uh, definitely should. You know what? I can understand that, but there's just a bit of you know, it feels a bit relaxed in a way. Like let's go back to the man on the ball, and then what he does is that he recognizes the space. He is all alone, unmarked, on the edge of the box. He's shouting for the ball to be received towards him. And funny enough, he can definitely go out and deal with this, and he can come and cover him so that at least you protect this particular area. Because what you never want is for someone to have like a direct path, like within here, just going straight towards goal or taking a no, no, no. You want them to at least consider taking it to the side so that at least you can be able to do the cross or just cut it out completely. So he doesn't pressure the ball properly, so it's easy for him to pull out that pass. And this is just way too much. There's just too much of a disconnect here. Because the fact you have okay, this is the 18-yard line, right? No, let me use the I love using this tool. Really do. So this is a straight line, right? And then let's just for example, yeah. And that's a terrible line, but anyway, nobody here. Nobody here. Nobody here at all. And this is the last place you'd want to leave empty. It really is. Because you're giving the person, you're just telling him, go on, have a thought. He receives it, and oh my goodness. And instead of marking him, he, the player that was here, runs here. Yes, you might say it's following the ball, but at this point, you could at least communicate or just, I don't know, this is something that should be talked about in training. Okay, so if I'm behind player, should I follow the player, then you follow, stuff like that. Someone should definitely pressure. And they give him all the time and space in the world. I mean, yeah, he does pressure, but he still is in a position to take the shot, and they just give him way too much time. He eventually takes the shot, keeper does well, but his foot are buried into the ground. When like when you're trying to remove a nail from a piece of board, that's what it is. So by the time that the keeper, saves it, too slow to realize there's someone behind, and he quickly, boom, off the rebound, puts it in the back of the net. But that's because they gave people way too much time and space, and time plus space equals very, very big problems. Really do. Yes, that is a mathematical equation. And then now this other chance here. This one, this particular, how can I say, chance or sequence I do like because, yeah, so he makes that mistake. He's turn. So this is the worst position you want to be in as a defender because your body is that way. He is already that way. So already there, he has that step. He has that yard on you. He really does. So if you play this, if you continue playing this forward, boom. I like that he quickly turns himself and then he immediately goes to cover recovery, and he makes sure he puts effort. He makes sure that he makes sure that he makes it as difficult as he can for him to push that ball forward and for also for him to take that shot even if it's from a far distance. What I like more especially here, contact. You do not, if you're near someone and you can stretch out your hand, grab them. Don't pull them down, grab them. Make it uncomfortable as you can for them to take on that shot because he's covered the distance well. And as he's moving, slide tackle, lovely defending. He makes that mistake, he covers it, he covers up for his own mistake very, very well. We appreciate good defending. We really do. And his teammate there is there to make sure that the ball goes out so that they can set up properly for something else. I do enjoy good defending, really do. Now this one is a funny this chance here. Sorry, the following sequence. So I'm assuming it's off a counter because as you can see, a lot of players are on the same side, which means someone wanted to score did not end up too well. So boom, he gets the ball, bam, through ball. It's lovely. Now what I do like is his intelligence here. He is running as hard as he can. He knows that there's someone behind him, there's someone on the side of him, and he does not panic. Glenn Murray, he was one on one with the goalkeeper, but immediately he looked behind his back and then he saw someone coming towards him. He stopped the ball and, yeah, stopped his run. But what I do like is what he does here as he's running. So the way it is, he wants to intercept the ball. So he wants to go like that. He wants to go straight. So what other players will do, they'll take the ball straight so that either take the ball straight or take it to this side so that either he tries very hard to outrun him, which in this case he can't. So terrible option. If he goes this side, he reduces his angle of scoring. But what he does do here is really nice. Instead of going away from the player, he cuts across him. Once you cut across someone, there's nothing you can do because in this case, if he was to put him down, red card immediately. We play it, and by that point, the defender knows he can't do anything about it. He's cut across him. If he touches him off, he can touch him. But if he fouls him, drops him, that's immediately a card. Now he's put himself in the best position, one-on-one with the keeper, and the keeper won. He got a claw, he got a glove to that. But also good from the keeper there, very aware of the situation, did his best, closed on the angle, give him a very terrible, not terrible, but just make the striker work for that goal, and he came out on top. But that's lovely play from the striker, that run, and the goalkeeper too for making that save. That's a good sequence, and that's it for this match. It ended 2-1 from the Estonian Premier League. Another league that I found. Otherwise, that's been my match analysis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.